When you're introducing your dog to a new cat, it's important to be aware of the body language of both animals. If the cat's ears are pinned back or he's swishing his tail back and forth, this is usually a sign that he's not happy. If you see either of these signs, it's best to give the cat some space and let him approach the dog on his own terms. If your dog has a strong prey drive and an inclination to search, chase and seize prey, such as smaller pets like cats or rabbits, she may develop an intense craving for the cat. She will get stiff, look, and whine or bark. If you notice any of these signs, don't let your furry friend near the cat. Ideally, her body language should be relaxed and loose. But you don't want to see her fixated on the cat. Some dogs have a more aggressive nature when a cat is outside the house than when they're inside, depending on the environment. Just because your dog is comfortable with the cat in the house does not mean she will play the exact same role outside. She might obsess on the cat and start stalking him when they are outside together. So, be aware of her body language around the cat in each new environment, until you see how she will react. Dogs and cats can be friends, but you'll want to take care when first introducing the two animals. If the first method you tried doesn't work out, try a different one. And even if your dog has met cats before and your cat has met dogs, go slowly during the introduction. It's a good idea to have two people present during the meeting, in case either animal gets agitated. If you have more than one dog, introduce each dog to the cat one at a time. If your dog is too focused on the cat, you might want to try desensitization, which is a process of reducing your dog's reaction to the cat by slowly increasing her exposure to him. You can do this by confining the cat to a room, like a bedroom or bathroom with a tall baby gate blocking the door. Choose a room that the dog doesn't need or usually have access to. For example, if the dog sleeps in your bedroom at night, don't use that room for the cat. The goal is to keep them apart and only let them see each other during specific times. good way to start the desensitization process is to let the dog see the cat for a little while, and then get the dog to concentrate on something else. It might be helpful to keep the dog on a leash so you can move her away from the cat when you try to get her to focus again. Give the dog a pat on the back or a treat if she does well at refocusing. You can do this a few times throughout the day. You can also swap out the blankets and bedding of each animal, giving it to the other. That way, the dog can get used to the cat's smell and the cat can get used to the dog's smell, without overstimulating either of them. When two animals are being introduced for the first time, it's always best to do it face to face. This way, each animal can get a good read on the other's body language. The person introducing the animals should hold the dog on a loose leash and pay close attention to the dog's behavior. Another person should do the same with the cat. If the cat doesn't seem intimidated or threatened by the dog, then he can be allowed to move around freely. In most cases, cats pose no threat to dogs, but there are some instances where a cat may be aggressive when meeting a new dog. When introducing a kitten to a dog, be aware that the kitten may not have any fear of dogs. Because kittens are small and want to run and play, dogs with a strong prey drive may be very excited by the kitten's movements. Even if your dog is okay with your adult cats, it is important to closely monitor her behavior when she's around a kitten. If your dog is young and high energy, she could unintentionally hurt the kitten by playing too roughly. Cats and dogs should be kept apart at all times unless you are able to supervise their interactions. Introducing adult cats to puppies can be easy if the adult cat is well socialized and tolerant of a puppy's behavior. However, if the puppy is chasing the cat, you will need to intervene. Until the puppy is older and has more self-control, you will need to manage their interactions. Animals who have had good past experiences typically adjust well and quickly to a new pet in the house. However, if introductions don't go well, it's best to seek help from a professional dog trainer or behavior consultant. It's important to never use punishment as a strategy, as it will not help and could make the situation much worse.